So here's my 3 audience members. This is gonna be speech number 3, communication. So my name is CS3 Richards, Petty Officer 3rd Class, United States Navy, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I make my informed decisions about how I invest in stocks. So with that being said, what does stocks mean to you guys? Just being honest, I want to open it up to the floor. What does stocks mean to you?
Money.
How about you?
Investments.
So you're both right. So stocks pretty much does involve money, investments, the whole 9 yards. So with that being said, which industries would you invest in if you had $1 million?
Apple,
Amazon.
Apple. Okay, why is that?
Tesla.
Why Amazon? Because Amazon's a continuing growing company.
Okay.
So is Apple.
Okay, so you're both right. So when you think about investing, you think of the possibilities, right? The what ifs, the tomorrow, right? So with that being said, the industries that I would personally invest in would be robotics and artificial intelligence. Now, you said Apple, right? And you said Amazon, you said Apple. So they're both intertwined in both those industries because they're the industries of tomorrow. So let's go ahead and start off with artificial intelligence, right? Robotics and artificial intelligence. So starting off with robotics. So I already talked about the potential. Robotics is set to offset 20 million jobs in the United States alone due to automation. And with that being said, companies are leaning towards going to artificial intelligence because why? Cheaper, right? Cheaper labor, you don't have to pay them as much and stuff like that. So with that being said, USAA, right? That's the company, well, that's the place where I got my research from. Said that, like I said, 20 million jobs are set to be offset by robotics alone. And like I said, because it's cheaper and it's pretty much easier to deal with. So this swing equates to billions and billions of dollars of new capital going into that industry. Billions and billions of new capital, which is money, means the company is going to be making more money and increasing in value. So, do you guys know what Apple and Amazon are trading for right now? So, Apple is trading for $1,200, give or take, and Apple is trading at, I think, around $150 right now. And the reason why that is the case is because they're always investing and putting money into that new category, which is robotics, automation. It's simpler, faster, and cheaper than doing that than dealing with people. When you go to McDonald's, right, what do you see now more than anything? You see those little machines, right, where you can just type in your order and that's it. You don't have to deal with nobody no more, right? Why do you think that that's the case?
It's cheaper.
It's
Cost
cheaper,
efficient.
cost efficient. You got people out there marching for $15 an hour. A robot not gonna do that, right? Or when you go to Walmart, you got self-checkout, right?
Yeah.
That's way faster than going through a person who want to talk to you and chat up and stuff like that. So, like I was saying, analyzing this on paper, right? The most important company right now in terms of robotics is called Boston Dynamics. It's the company that's making the Terminator type thing. I don't know if you guys know about that, but
Terminator type thing.
so it's pretty much like a robot that they're building for, I say, the Army, the Marines, stuff like that. So according to MSN Money, like I said, that company has made $83.29 billion just off of that alone. And the company that owns that is called SoftBank. And off of those $83 billion, they was able to make $1.56 billion against net profit. And with that being said, the company's share price is only $60 right now. So the next company that we talked about was artificial intelligence, right? So artificial intelligence is defined by Webster as a theory in the development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally required by human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech, and decision making. But that's just the layman terms for it. So the way I'm going to tie artificial intelligence is in video games. So what does artificial intelligence mean in video games?
Like robots, self-aware machines.
How about you, sister? Your sister. I mean, you're a video game person, right? Wouldn't you like to have the hardest game possible where you beat it and then the next level it learns all your moves and then makes it harder for you to beat it, right?
It's
Yeah,
challenging.
it's challenging and improves human cognitive ability.
Exactly. So that's what artificial intelligence does as far as video games. Do you play 2K, right?
Yeah.
You don't play 2K? How about Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Alright, so how hard is Call of Duty?
Not hard.
Not hard at all, right? So that means that the artificial intelligence that they have built into that game is not up to par with your thinking ability, right?
Mm.
So artificial intelligence in video games, like I said, is faster games, faster speech, all that stuff. So the company that I want to tie into that was called NVIDIA. NVIDIA is pretty much the company that does a lot of the artificial intelligence, the game graphics, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
That company right now, I invested in that company myself when it was at $150 a share. The company now is worth $250 a share. Now, me personally, I have 12 shares in that company. So 150 minus 250, that's $100. With my 12 shares, I've made $1,200 off of that company alone, just from investing. Not spending money, I guess put my money somewhere else where I can take from it in the future. It's still there, so. So going off of the cash flow statement, like I did want to mention to you, NVIDIA has made close to $8 billion in profit. They made close to $350 million they made $8 billion in revenue. They made $350 million in profit, and they have been able to siphon all that into their artificial intelligence sector. So I don't want to waste any more of your time. Guess in closing, the thing with investing is, I guess, a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of, I'll say, imagination. You always want to think of the what else. How many people would have invested in Amazon when it was like $1? I mean, it's worth $1,200. So if you got $100, you would have had 100 shares. Them 100 shares would have been worth $1,200 today. So it's just about a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of imagination. So I thank you for your time. Thank you for seeing it.